Ready to grow tomatoes so big they'll make your neighbors jealous? It's easier than you think. With a little know-how and some TLC, you'll be swimming in juicy, homegrown goodness. So grab your gardening gloves and let's get started now. Tomatoes crave sunshine, at least 6 to 8 hours a day. Pick the sunniest spot in your garden. Tomatoes also love warmth. Wait until after the last frost, when the soil is nice and warm. When you plant, bury those babies deep. Pruning sounds scary, but it's like giving your tomato plant a haircut for better growth. When you prune, you're essentially helping the plant focus its energy on producing more and better fruits. Think of it as a way to guide the plant to be its best self. By removing unnecessary parts, you allow the plant to channel its resources more efficiently. For determinate varieties, the ones that grow to a certain size, pinch off the suckers, those little shoots that pop up between the stem and branches. These suckers can take away valuable energy from the main plant. By removing them, you ensure that the plant's energy is directed towards growing larger, healthier fruits. It's a simple step that can make a big difference in your harvest. This sends energy to the fruits. When the plant isn't wasting energy on unnecessary growth, it can focus on what really matters, producing delicious, juicy tomatoes. You'll notice that your fruits are not only larger, but also more flavorful. It's a win-win situation for both you and your plant. Indeterminate types, the ones that keep growing, benefit from pruning too. These plants can grow quite large and unwieldy if left unchecked. Regular pruning helps manage their size and shape, making them easier to care for. Plus, it improves air circulation, reducing the risk of diseases. Healthy plants mean a more bountiful harvest. Just snip off any branches below the first flower cluster. This simple action ensures that the plant's energy is directed towards the flowers and fruits above. By doing this, you're helping the plant to be more productive and efficient. It's a small effort that pays off in the long run, giving you a healthier, more fruitful tomato plant. So don't be afraid to prune. Your plants will thank you for it. Just like us, tomatoes get thirsty. Water them deeply and consistently, especially when it's hot. Stick your finger in the soil. If it's dry an inch down, it's watering time. And don't forget to feed those hungry plants. Start with nitrogen-rich fertilizer for leafy growth. Once flowering starts, switch to a fertilizer higher in phosphorus and potassium for juicy, flavorful giants. Stand tall, giving your tomatoes a helping hand. Tomatoes are climbers at heart. Support them with stakes, cages, or trellises. This keeps the fruits off the ground, preventing rot and pests. Plus, it makes harvesting a breeze. There are tons of options, from simple stakes to fancy cages. Keep a watchful eye out for any unwelcome critters munching on your precious plants. Inspect your tomatoes regularly, checking the leaves, stems, and even under the leaves. Aphids and whiteflies are common culprits. A strong blast of water can often dislodge them. For more stubborn pests, try insecticidal soap or neem oil. Want to supercharge your tomato plant's immune systems and boost fruit production? Aspirin is the answer. Dissolve 1 regular aspirin tablet in a gallon of water and spray your plants every 2 weeks. Aspirin contains salicylic acid, which helps plants fight off diseases and stress, leading to healthier plants and bigger, more flavorful tomatoes. Do you want to become a tomato whisperer? These tips are for the bold, the adventurous, and those who are ready to take their tomato growing skills to the next level. Imagine harvesting baskets full of juicy, ripe tomatoes, each one bursting with flavor. It's not just a dream, it's entirely possible with a few advanced techniques. Try fermenting your seeds before planting. This might sound unusual, but fermenting your tomato seeds can significantly improve your germination rates. By soaking the seeds in water for a few days, you break down the gelatinous coating that inhibits germination. This process mimics natural conditions and can lead to healthier, more vigorous plants. Watch as your seeds sprout more quickly and grow into robust seedlings, ready to take on the challenges of the garden. You can also use the power of ethylene gas to speed up ripening. Ethylene is a natural plant hormone that regulates fruit ripening. By harnessing this gas, you can control the ripening process of your tomatoes. Place your tomatoes in a paper bag with a ripe banana. The banana releases ethylene gas, which will help ripen those green tomatoes to perfection. This simple trick can save you time and ensure you have ripe tomatoes exactly when you need them. You'll be amazed at how quickly your tomatoes turn from green to red, ready to be enjoyed in your favorite dishes. And if you want to replicate your favorite tomato variety year after year, try cloning. Taking cuttings from your best plants and rooting them can ensure you have a consistent supply of your favorite tomatoes. This method is particularly useful for heirloom varieties that you want to preserve. To clone your tomato plants, simply take a cutting from a healthy plant, dip it in rooting hormone, and plant it in a small pot. Keep the soil moist and provide plenty of light. In a few weeks, you'll have a new plant that's genetically identical to the parent. This technique not only saves you money on seeds, but also allows you to maintain the exact characteristics of your favorite tomato varieties. Another advanced tip is to use mulch around your tomato plants. Mulching helps retain soil moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Organic mulches like straw, grass clippings, or shredded leaves can also add nutrients to the soil as they decompose. Consider installing a drip irrigation system to provide consistent moisture to your tomato plants. Drip irrigation delivers water directly to the root zone, reducing water waste and minimizing the risk of diseases caused by wet foliage. Keep an eye out for pests and diseases. Regularly inspect your plants and use organic methods to control pests. Introducing beneficial insects like ladybugs can help keep harmful pests in check. Finally, feed your tomato plants with organic fertilizers. Tomatoes are heavy feeders and require a steady supply of nutrients to produce abundant fruit. Organic fertilizers provide a balanced mix of nutrients and improve soil health over time. With these advanced tips, you'll be well on your way to growing the best tomatoes you've ever tasted. Knowing when to harvest your tomatoes is crucial for peak flavor. The timing of your harvest can make all the difference in the taste and texture of your tomatoes. It's not just about the color, it's about the feel and the subtle signs that tell you the fruit is at its peak. Tomatoes are best picked when they're fully colored and slightly firm to the touch. A perfectly ripe tomato will have a rich, vibrant color and will yield slightly to gentle pressure. This indicates that the sugars and acids are in perfect balance, giving you that classic tomato flavor. Gently twist or use a sharp knife to remove the fruit from the vine. This method ensures that you don't damage the plant or the fruit. A clean cut or a gentle twist helps maintain the health of the vine, allowing it to continue producing more tomatoes throughout the season. Pulling can cause stress to the vine, which may lead to fewer fruits and a shorter lifespan for your plant. By handling your tomatoes with care, you ensure a bountiful harvest not just this season, but for many seasons to come. And remember, even if you have to pick some tomatoes a little early, they'll continue to ripen off the vine. Place them on a windowsill or in a paper bag, like I mentioned before, to allow them to reach their full potential. This way, you can enjoy fresh, homegrown tomatoes, even if the weather or other factors force you to harvest early. The ripening process off the vine can still produce delicious, flavorful tomatoes that are perfect for salads, sauces, and more. Regularly inspect your tomato plants to catch the fruits at their peak. This not only ensures the best flavor, but also helps in managing pests and diseases. Healthy, well-maintained plants are more likely to produce high-quality fruits. Harvesting your bounty is a rewarding experience. Each tomato you pick is a testament to your hard work and dedication. Enjoy the fruits of your labor and share them with friends and family. There's nothing quite like the taste of a homegrown tomato, fresh from the vine. You're now well on your way to growing giant, delicious tomatoes. Remember, gardening is a journey of learning and experimentation. Don't be afraid to try new things, and most importantly, have fun. Subscribe to our channel for more gardening tips, tricks, and recipes to make the most of your bountiful harvest. Happy gardening!